Part of that streak coming against the Astros in his last start. He threw a season-high 114 pitches, and we are underway on a Saturday night. There's the pitch that has given Jeremy a lot of problems when facing Kramer in the past. That's a fastball in as he misses on that in an Astros uniform this year. As he skies one high in the air to left field, sending Beavers all the way back near the wall. This ball's gone! Correa, his third home run as an Astro, his 10th home run of the season, and quickly Houston in front 2-0.
There goes that scoreless streak. And the Astros jumping on Kramer early. Seen it in the first two games. The Astros able to make adjustments and take advantage of pitches in the zone. This was actually a pretty good pitch, a sinker on the inner edge that Carlos launched to left field.
Already more runs scored against Kramer than he's allowed in his last two starts combined. Two batters in. Everybody on the Astros happy except for the bullpen. That is literally Okert and Ort trying to get Carlos's attention as Altuve grounds one to third. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
We will go back to that swing, and there's that pitch on the inner edge on the MD Anderson strike zone. A sinker at 87 miles an hour. Not much juice behind that one, but there was plenty of juice behind the swing of Carlos Correa. There's some love for the boys out there.
Out by the fans. They just want to be a part of it. Jesus Sanchez wants to be a part of it. His first home run is an Astro. Coming off a 5-hit game on Thursday night in his second start of the series. He begins it with a shot towards the warehouse and right. That's a solo shot to make it 3-0.
Astros jumping out early. This is something the Orioles fans and Dean Kramer are not accustomed to, as the Astros getting to him for two bombs in the first inning. That one on a breaking ball.
Home run number 11 on the season, and his first as an Astro, as Sanchez put one well deep. Didn't get quite far enough for a plaque. The advantage, he was 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts against the team. Hits this ball sharply through the hole into left field. So the Astros coming out swinging tonight on a Saturday in the Inner Harbor of Baltimore.
It's a curveball that Sanchez hit out, but that one just kind of flopped in there and stayed right out over the middle part of the plate. And Jesus Sanchez absolutely crushed it, leaned back on it, and admired it. 429-foot shot for Jesus.
Carlos the first one to greet him, the home run. Victor Caratini bidding for more all the way back. It's a 5-run inning on the third home run of the night. What is going on? A guy who's dominated the Astros has given up a 5 spot with just 1 out in the inning.
I don't know, but I need something to sip on. Just give me a couple of olives and my Caratini. Victor getting in on the action. 11 bombs on the season. The Astros 3 home runs in this inning. Stunning the locals.
36 2/3 innings prior to tonight. 6 earned runs allowed. And now in a third of an inning, the Astros, here is the former Oriole Ramon Urias. He swings and goes after one towards left center field. Back on it goes Colton Cowser. He makes a nice running catch as he heads to the wall in deep left center. Astros are even hitting loud outs.
Looked like a splitter on the outside edge. It stayed up, and Victor got around it, got enough of it to get it into the seats. 388 feet on his home run.
Baseball amazing. This is the same team
that doesn't even make sense.
Shut out 3 straight times and 4 out of 5 games before they got out here to Baltimore. Dubon goes down on strikes, but what an inning it was for the Astros. 3 home runs and 5 runs. We head to the bottom of the first. Everyone in this Orioles lineup has faced Christian with that start against Baltimore Dyken Park. Holiday, Jeremiah Jackson, Gunnar Henderson, your first 3. First inning, the first batter Javier is facing. And that is not ideal, coming off a 5-run top half of the first. back-to-back walks. That's a 4-pitch walk, and that is now 7 straight out of the zone. Ground ball towards the middle and through past Ramon Arias. That'll be a run for the Orioles. Not hit very hard, and Arias tried to knock it down on the infield, but once it got through, the Orioles have their first run. There goes Henderson, swung on and missed. Henderson's into second head first with a stolen base. His team leading 17th of the year. 85 his first start. Got him. Foul tip caught by Caratini. That's a big first down for Javier on his 21st pitch of the night. That's a rope into right center field that will score 2. Good jump off second by Henderson, and the Orioles back within a couple of runs. 2 RBI single by Colton Cowser. This one sent into left field. Dubon will drift back a few steps, and Mauricio puts it away for the second out. Called third strike, bottom of the zone. Javier works through the inning, but a couple of hits and a couple of walks in the Orioles time. Only Ramon Arias has not faced his former teammate before. Jacob sends one to second on a couple of hops for Jackson Holiday, and there's one away.
If I'm correct, and we'll be playing on Sunday.
He'll DH tomorrow night at Whataburger Field for the Hooks. Jeremy Pena goes after the first pitch and grounds one to short. Wow, that in the first inning, but he bounces back with a strong second inning, getting Correa on strike. Second strikeout for Kramer. Out there.
I mean, it's a full-blown like fire hose out there.
Oh, that's a broken bat, and Christian Walker will flip it high over Christian Javier's head. So the Christian to Christian hookup.
Should tag him.
Yeah,
get the ball over there and tag him. He made a turn. It looked like he turned towards the infield.
Just, you'd almost rather, there goes the runner, swing and a miss, and the throw is going to be late. Beavers had that base stolen before Machine took. That'll be the third walk allowed by Christian as Vimial Machine draws a walk. So an error and a walk in this inning. First game of this series, and then lands 4 last night. A little tapper towards Christian Walker. He'll go to second. They get the force there. No chance to get Holiday, who runs well, so he'll reach on a fielder's choice. Instead, this one's popped high in the air. That could do the same trick, at least to get the second out. Victor Caratini in foul territory puts it away. That's a big out for Javier, keeping runners at first and third. That'll be the 4th walk in the first 2 innings tonight for Christian Javier. The middle to tie the game at 5. In to score will be Holiday behind Dylan Beavers. The Orioles have come all the way back after a 5-run top of the first inning. Got him. Javier gets through the inning, a couple of unearned runs, an error in the mix, a couple of walks, and 1 hit. Christian Walker. And Jose hitting for a hit, drops one in front of Dylan Beavers, and Altuve has 3 hits the last 2 nights, and he'll be a leadoff base runner here in the third. Javier. That one off the end of the bat. Yeah. Everything working for Jesus Sanchez in this series. In his 2 starts, he's now 7 for 7 with a double literally off the end of the bat.
Just touch it, Jesus.
Walker down on strikes. That's the 3rd strikeout for Kramer, and 1 away in the inning.
Moving out of that starting roll down in Sugarland.
On the ground, Altuve will hold up, and now he's going to try and score on the throw to first, and he's in there. Astros lead at 6-5. Here comes Sanchez trying to score. He's in there. 2-run score on the ground out, and the Astros lead at 7-5.
Incredible.
And Kramer comes back to strike out Arias to end the inning, but the Astros get 2. And And he goes after that pitch, and it is caught by Victor Caratini. Eric Bacchus had to make sure Caratini held on to it, giving bullpens 5, 6, 7 innings to cover. There's a nice strikeout by De Los Santos for the second out of the inning.
Guys throwing 56 2/3 innings. It's not good.
That ball delivered into left field on a 3-1 pitch, and that's a base hit for Dylan Beavers. Beavers continues to get on base at a record clip. He has reached base now 14 times.
Those arms that are laboring in August.
Walker's going to have to get back to the bag, which he does on the ground out. So a shutdown inning for Enyo De Los Santos, a much needed shutdown inning. 7 runs, 6 earned. Dubon pops one into shallow right field. Coming in on it, Jeremiah Jackson one away. The last couple of nights against McCullers and Javier. That one's going to be a backhand play by Henderson. His throw is going to be wide, and that they're going to say out.
Goodness.
Out at first base. Apparently Mayo stayed on the bag according to Brian O'Nora. And the first, Correa to end the second, and Urias to end the third. Pena puts the ball in play. Tough play for Machine, and Jeremy is thrown out. Nice play by Vimiel Machine. Scored a couple of runs, a walk, a fielder's choice, 2 runs scored. Holiday down on strikes. Blue ball picking up a strikeout to start his outing. August 5th in Miami. It was a completely different confidence level. This ball skied to deep center field. Well struck. Jacob Melton all the way back. Jeremiah Jackson has his first major league home run as he sends one to straightaway center to make this a 1-run game. Jackson, who hit 11 home runs for AAA Norfolk in 40 games this year, hits his first big league home run.
Here come the Orioles again, cutting that lead in half. That burnt tortilla makes a trip down the dugout. That was 96, and again, where Jeremiah Jackson actually stands on the plate makes that a pitch that he just hit out, a center cut fastball.
Still more runs than hits for both sides. Astros with, oh, this ball's going to be in play. Gunnar Henderson hit it 4 inches in front of home plate.
The physics of baseball.
On the ground to third, Correa will make the throw across in time to get Mountcastle, and that'll do it for the Orioles. One swing though. Correa shoots it through the middle off the tip of the glove of Jackson Holiday, and no chance for Gunnar Henderson to do with it anything with it. So Carlos will have his second hit of the night. Jose drills one to left, and Beavers makes a nice running catch. Dylan Beavers had to go towards the line on that shot by Altuve for the first out. A little chopper towards second. Holiday will back up on it. They'll get the force there, but no chance to get Sanchez. Walker sends one high in the air to center field. Colton Cowser, the center fielder for Baltimore, will put it away for the final out of the inning.
Going today, ticket.
All right, Julia, bottom of the 5th we go, and this ball is sent into right field, and we are going to be tied at 7. A.J. Blueball's first pitch of the 5th inning is sent out by Colton Cowser. Home run number 11 for Cowser. And the Orioles, for the second time tonight, have climbed back to a tie. They were down 5-0 and down 7-5, and now it's 7-7.
Man, Cowser jumped all over a first pitch sweeper. Center cut, 400-foot bomb.
So both runs allowed by Blueball have been on solo home runs.
That one just came right back into the swing.
5 and down 2. This ball hit hard to center field. Melton racing back. It's over his head and off the base of the wall. Melton's throw comes into second, where Basayo goes in sliding with a double. That was a laser. That is the fastball, but it's off the plate. That'll be a walk issued to Mayo, first and second with nobody out. First 3 have reached in the inning. On base all 7 so far. There's a strike. That is a called third, so Beavers goes down looking for the first out of the inning. AJ has his second strikeout.
Almost a 1,400 OPS out of that 9 spot for the Orioles against the Astros.
Dubon doesn't see it. Now he does.
Well, he's playing all of us.
He was deking the runners.
Messing, yeah, deked everybody.
Into right field, Sanchez coming on, and he will make the catch to strand 2. Orioles tied the game on the leadoff home run by Colton Cowser.
Detroit and Baltimore has amassed 27 innings as Caratini continues to rake on the road in the month of July and August. Hens can give you multiple innings, and that's exactly what he did a couple of outings ago against.
That'll be in, ball 4. The Astros have the first 2 base runners on here in the 6th inning. Mauricio pops the bunt up, and it will be caught. Machine was bluffing like he was going to let it drop, but he catches the bunt. McCormick down on strikes. Ems comes back from down 3-0 in the count to strike out the pinch hitter Chas McCormick for the second out of the inning. Debuting Monday at 7 o'clock. Jeremy skies one to right field, backing up a couple of steps. Jeremiah Jackson on the warning track puts it away, and the Astros will strand 2 here in the 6th inning against the team chasing the Astros in the AL West. On the ground on the first pitch, Jeremiah Jackson, who hit a home run on the first pitch against blue ball last time up, grounds out on the first pitch here. Try to hold up, and that is a swinging strikeout. Gunnar Henderson goes down. Strikeout number 3 for AJ Blueball. Relief pitcher. Ground ball, 1 big hop to Carlos Correa. He'll make the throw across, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for AJ Blueball. Astros first clean inning of the night. Correa into right center field, slicing towards right, and Jeremiah Jackson cuts into the gap to make the play. Carlos hit it hard, but he lines out on the first pitch of the 7th inning. There's a line drive base hit. Jose has his 2nd straight multi-hit game here in Baltimore. Nothing new in this building. He's a 1-out base runner. That was a strikeout? Or what happened?
That ball foul tipped. A slider that really didn't slide. Ooh. That ball was in foul. Ball was hit into fair territory. It didn't hit Sanchez. Oh, that's in play.
That's a fair ball.
Yeah.
That ball skied high and deep to left field. Beavers will watch it all the way out. 3rd straight game with a home run for Christian Walker, matching a career high with 3 straight, and the Astros lead this game 9-7.
There it is, 2-out lightning. You ask and you shall receive. Skywalker in flight. Late evening delight. He has been mashing the baseball. 3 straight games with home runs. Looked like a hanging changeup out over the middle part of the plate, and he just crushed it. 414-foot shot, 106.1 off the bat. He's provided his own little splash zone out there with the swings in this series.
We haven't heard from Julian Waters as well. 5-2-2. Caratini on the ground to the backhand side of Gunnar Henderson, and that'll do it for the Astros. But bullpen situation in terms of usage the last few nights. Swing and a miss. Blue ball.
Changeup's working.
Gets that changeup going for another strikeout. That's 4 strikeouts, and I think last time up. Chops this one towards the middle of the diamond, and Jeremy Pena cuts across to make the play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Skied way up in the air on the infield. Everybody converging is Carlos Correa, who will put it away. AJ Blueball retires the last 9 he faces.
6 Astros overall in the season in 10 games, a 4.5 ERA.
Ramon Arias floats one to left. Dylan Beavers comes on to make the running catch. 1 out here in the 8th. Scoreless streak they have seen since 1991. Now Dubon sends this one into center field. Colton Cowser backs up a couple of steps. That's out number 2. Thursday night. And he gets 3 pop-ups here against Urias, Dubon, and McCormick to get a 1-2-3 8th inning. Astros lead 9-7. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Finish this at bat. That one sliced the other way. Instead, it's a base hit. Dubon gets to it in a hurry. Could be a close play. The throw will be not in time. That'll be a double for Beavers to start the 8th. 1 and struck out 4. King gets a strikeout here of Machine, who will vacate home plate. That'll be out number 1. King picks in the air, left center field, playable. Chas McCormick and Mauricio Dubon converge. It's Dubon's ball for the second out. Big out there for King for out number 2. That one bouncing past Caratini. No play at third. Getting in standing will be Dylan Beavers on the wild pitch. Through the middle, and that'll be a 2-out base hit to score a run. Crossing the plate, Beavers. It's now a 1-run game at 9-8. Ground ball right to Ramon Urias. Orioles get 1, but the Astros maintain the lead. It's 9-8 as we head to the 9th.
19 innings pitched, 23 strikeouts, and a 3.32 ERA.
Backhanded by Gunnar Henderson. Jeremy makes it a close play, but Gunnar gets him for the first out. 1 pitch. Carlos sends one into center field. Colton Cowser is there. And there's 2 away. On a Saturday. Altuve with his 3rd hit of the night. This will be double number 451 in his career. Jose with 5 hits, his last 8 at bats in this series, and he is a 2-out base runner. On the ground, fair ball, gloved on 1 hop by Kobe Mayo, and he'll get to the bag ahead of Sanchez for the final out of the inning. Got him. Caratini will have to make the throw to first, and he will do so. Brian Abreu has struck out.
4 strikeouts last night on the slider, 1 on the fastball.
Past the mound, Pena has to scoot to his left, and he does so smoothly with a sidearm throw to get Cowser. On the ground, diving stop by Urias from his knee, throws out Basayo to end the game. Ramon Urias, the former Oriole, finishes the game against his team with a great defensive play. Brian Abreu saves on back-to-back nights. And the Astros, after starting this road trip 0-3 in Detroit, have won the first 3 here in Baltimore. A 9-8 winner tonight, Blummer, and that's a lot of offense the last few nights and some good defense to end it.
Yeah, we saw some good bullpen work from A.J. Blueball. We saw some good defense right there to finish it off. Basayo hit that ball hard, but Urias, moving to his right, was able to finish that off quickly for Brian Abreu with a 9-pitch save. And a strikeout mixed in there, but the Astros offense continuing to power through this Orioles pitching staff through 3 games.
Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger. Kevin Eschenfelder.